Good morning, it's Derek and Paco and Klein River Kathy here at we're at Allstones Lake Trailhead, August 15th, 2019. Short steep hike, 10 o'clock in the morning, bit of a late start, but happy to be out again. I guess one way or another, hiking in the mountains, they all go up. This one's no different. But here's the sign at the trailhead, right off the highway. Abraham. So far it's roots and cobblestone, well packed trail. Probably just like the one little Red Riding that took to Grandma's house. Little Red Riding Hood is going through the forest. She sees a wolf crouched down behind a stump. And she says, "Who are you?" And he gets up and he runs away. A little further down the trail, she sees the wolf and he's behind a fallen tree. And she says, "Who are you?" And he gets up and runs away. She goes a little further down the trail. There's the big bad wolf. He's behind a rock. And she says, "Who are you?" And the wolf says, "Will you leave me alone, lady? I'm trying to take a shit." 1.5 kilometers in. Nice little bridge that maybe we don't need this time of year, but looks good. Handrail and the whole works. Hey, we're about an hour in, 2 kilometers down the hill at 2K. Whoo! That's work. Kathy's making her way up it now. Yeah, you take 10 steps and you catch your breath and carry on. I think we're going to be rewarded here with a ridge and some views and sun here shortly. A little bit of a reward at the top of the hill. Abraham Lake. I'm sure there's more up, but let me flatten out for a bit here. Come, Paco. We're just about 3 kilometers in, hour and 45 minutes. Lots of uphill. We're just sitting for found a nice little spot, nice little bench to sit on and drop the packs for a bit. I don't know what Paco's problem is. He's not thirsty. I think he wants to know where all the granola bars are at. We're 3.5K in. Nice little rocky ridge up there, and pretty flowers again too along the trail. Kind of riding this side of this ridge, but a few parts of it had a bit of a slope to the trail, but for the most part it's good. Last time we were in here, I think it was the end of May one year. Snow, there was snow still at this point. It was, I don't know, it wasn't so bad then either. I guess you could kind of sink into the trail, into the snow, and hang on. Just a little bit muddier on the way out. Roots are slippery, but sure is pretty though, the bearberries and flowers. Kind of a different view when you come around the ridge. A little bit of slope and some new mountains. Pretty much the 4 kilometer mark we hit a Y in the trail. It's flagged off to the left and not to the right I'm pretty sure they both go down to the lake. We're nearly there. So we're gonna try to go right and see where it ends up. Kathy's going ahead. Paco's getting excited. He does that one. Kathy's out front. Hey, you never know, if we don't head to the main campsite, maybe we'll end up at somebody's really cool campsite.
Drop super quick to the other side.
Okay.
So pretty.
Found the lake from above. So the left Y would have went directly to the main campsite, and we're going on a little bit of an adventure here. See what we can find. Maybe on the far side of the lake, or maybe it goes to a different hike. But I guess that's part of the adventure. I don't know if it's going to drop down or not, but it's sure a pretty little view of Allstones Lake. Somebody else built a raft out here. I see a trail down by the water there, so I bet you we'll find something. It'll drop down there and we'll have our own little spot. 4.5 kilometers, 4.4. We're in on the far side of the lake, and it's yeah, that trail's dropping fast. So I don't know what's over here for spots, but I like it. Somebody else can have the main one if I can find one over here. Alright, we chose this spot. We got ourselves a jag of wood. Kathy's going to make a fire, boil some water, and see what's for dinner. And I'm going to get my boots off, get my camp shoes on. Kathy didn't swear once today because she's got her camp shoes with her. And yeah, I'll set up the tent. Meanwhile, back at the lake, we got water boiling and got some hot chocolate going. Home is set up. Clothes are drying. Sun is shining, and I got a lure in the water. I've seen one jump. Not a lot of action, but if we happen to catch a fish, maybe we won't have to have macaroni and cheese product for lunch. There's one other fellow out here. He's got a young lab over there. He's trying to fly fish, and the lab won't stop chasing the lure. It's kind of entertaining, but that's the only other person so far. It's time for an afternoon nap. This is the view from the bedroom. I don't know. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome place to have a nap. And Paco, you got your tongue out? Oh yeah. Paco's acting strange there. He's a little bit of a...
Living the dream.
That's what happens when your teeth fall out. But yeah, if you don't want to have a nap here, I don't know if we can be friends. This is pretty awesome. Good morning, August 17th, 2019. Happy day before your birthday, baby. She's gonna be 35 years young tomorrow. So that's what we're telling everybody, hey?
No.
No? We're gonna try Allstones Creek this morning. We're all back from Allstones Lake and dried out. The sun is out again, and we're just ready to head down into the gorge and cross the creek several times, they tell us. See if we can get our feet wet. It's almost, the trailhead's almost in the same spot. You just right hand side and up the hill to get to the lake, and you just drop down into the gorge to follow the creek. And short hike, we're going in light, a couple kilometers, and there's supposed to be a waterfall in there, I guess, for a reward. But so far it all looks really pretty. I'm sure it's going to be great views all the way in. Doesn't take long. You just drop down off the highway and cross one little bridge and you're into a whole different world. Follow the creek. It's a little shaded in here, but it would definitely be a awesome spot on a hot summer day. Go as far as you want and dip your feet in the creek. That's pretty neato. One kilometer in, we've done about our 18th creek crossing. So yeah, so we're pretty much giving up. Just going with the wet boot. There was a little marmot playing on the hill up here. See if I can get him.
There you go. He's behind the back. There you go. He's behind the back.
Kathy found the first little waterfall. I think. 1.5 kilometers. Tell us we gotta go up and around this one. Not quite sure where yet. I guess we got a little closer, and I guess that is a 6-meter waterfall. We must have already I got it at 1.5 kilometers in instead of 2.25 like we were reading online, but that's pretty common. And I have greater faith in the Garmin I got than what's printed in the book sometimes. Never let me down, but I guess that's it. We're going to try to count the creek crossings on the way out if we can remember. I guess if you do want to go beyond the falls, that's there's some rope up the ledge, I guess. Somebody left behind. See why? Because it's steep and slippery. Now here's the 2-meter waterfall, I suppose, on the way out. And Klein River Kathy has no trouble with the wet boot.